Welcome back to the garden. Here we are in the last week of October, fixing to go into November. I want to talk to you in just a minute that relates to work and personal. Working in the feeding garden and seed and insecticide and fertilizer industry. See, in dealing in all of them things, I kind of got a unique job as far as introducing the people. That's the only work related this is. You have to meet so many different people in the kind of environment I work in. We have all kind of supplies: lumber, small engines, chemicals, insecticide, fertilizer, seed, plant, small engine repair. I mean, if you can think of it, it's there. So unlike a lot of businesses that a normal person moving to town wouldn't go in, you're eventually going to end up in the type of business where I work. So you meet a lot of people who move here from other places, and they go to getting into plants and things like that, and they strike up conversations with you. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how do you feel about the Master Gardener course? Let me first off say, I've never been through the Master Gardener course. I was only interested in plants as far as growing them just a few years ago. I kind of did a little checking on a couple different counties around me and all on the Master Gardener course, and at the time they were doing things that I just really was not into. I kind of kept a watch because I figured it would swing around the stuff I was interested into, and I'd start off there. But in the meantime, I fell into different people who were gardeners who showed me and taught me and gave me plants, so I never had a reason to go to the Master Gardener course. In saying that, yeah, I definitely think you should take a Master Gardener course, not for the piece of paper, but because of the fact that it gives you a chance to put yourself in an interaction with another group of like-minded people who are interested in learning about plants. Anytime you get something like that and you have an open-minded person, if you're an open-minded person, you're going to gain some knowledge, you're going to gain some connections. As far as the quality of a piece of paper that says you're a Master Gardener, I don't know about that. Most of the gardeners I know, I don't know if they're Master Gardeners or not. In my eyes, some of them are. I mean, I go over there, they show me tricks and stuff, you know, and in saying that, I guess I kind of judge that. Like, I used to work construction. I was a pipe fitter when I first got out of high school for several years. I met engineers that could look on a set of blueprints and tell you that this pipe needed a slip flange on the end. But that same engineer couldn't walk out there on a pallet and look at a pallet and say that's a slip flange in a group of flanges. So, you know, as far as, you know, going to take the course, yeah, it gives you an opportunity. Any kind of opportunity you get to be around other people who are in the same hobby that you're in, whether it's planting or whatever, you should definitely go attend that. As far as being worried about getting some kind of paper or something, yeah, take it if it comes with the course and you pass it. But don't walk out of something like that thinking, well, that's not for me, maybe planting ain't. I mean, the best planting I've learned has been from a lot of older people who's done it their whole life by trial and error. You don't have to go through that. What you see with me on these, you know, I'm the lousy gardener. I ain't really that great. I sold stuff for years, never put it into practice other than vegetables. Now I'm starting to do that, so you're following along with me. So I say that to you to say, yeah, no, most definitely, anytime you get a chance to go take any kind of course to get around other gardeners, go check it out. I mean, it's worth going to check out. But as far as I can't start gardening until I get this certificate, or ain't no piece of paper on the wall will ever give anybody any knowledge or common sense. Just a thought. Appreciate y'all following me, and as always, tune in for the next one. We about to plant some onions in a hugelkultur bed.